Hey guys, it's me, Alaina. What up, what up? And today I'm going to be reading a book that I really love. And you may not know why, but I'm going to explain to you. But one thing, it is called The Legend of the Indian Paintbrush. Oh, there we go. And why I love this book so much is, well, you know how you can just see the pictures and you just like, okay, I see the pictures. But this book, if you close your eyes when somebody else is reading it, you can feel the pictures and paints a picture for you. And you may see why I say paints a picture for you, but we are going to be reading The Legend of the Indian Paintbrush, retold and illustrated by Tommy DiPola. DiPola. I don't remember. But let's get this started. Many years ago, when people traveled the plains and lived in a circle of teepees, there was a boy who was smaller than the rest of the children in the tribe. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't keep up with the other boys, who were always riding, running, shooting their bows, and wrestling to prove their strength. Sometimes his mother and father were worried for him. Hi, Anna. But the boy, who is called Little Gopher, was not without a gift of his own. From an early age, he made toy warriors from scraps of leather and pieces of wood, and he loved to decorate smooth stones with red juice from berries he found in the hills. The shaman one second. The wise shaman of the tribe understood the little gopher had a gift that was special. Do not struggle, little gopher. Your path will not be the same as the others. They will grow up to be warriors. Your place among the people will be remembered for a different reason. But if you just close your eyes and listen to it, you can feel like you're right there, like you're faded away, but you can still see it. Hi, Mama. And a few years later, when Little Gopher was older, he went out to the hills alone. In a few years, when Little Gopher was older, he went out to the hills alone to think about becoming a man. For this was the custom of the tribe, and it was there that a dream vision came to him. The sky filled with clouds, and out of them came a young Indian maiden and an old grandfather. She carried a rolled up animal skin, and he carried a brush made from fine animal hairs and pots of paint. See, yeah. That's the grandmother. Oh, not the grandmother, and that's, yeah. Hi, Anna. Hi, Goose. The grandfather spoke, "My son, these are the tools by which you shall become great among your people. You will paint pictures of deeds of the warriors and the visions of shaman. And the people shall see them and remember them forever." The maiden unrolled a pure white buckskin and placed it on the ground. "Find a buckskin as white as this," she told him. Keep it, and one day you will paint a picture that is as pure as the colors of the evening sky." Hey, that's the young lady, and that's the old man. Yeah, but these pictures just bring alive. And that moment in the book seems like, I don't remember, but I think it was from The Lion King when, not Simba, Simba's father comes out in the clouds and just talks to him. I don't know if it's from, I don't remember. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Anyway, and as he finished speaking, the clouds cleared and the sunset of great beauty filled the sky. Little Gopher looked at the white buckskin, and on it he saw colors as bright and beautiful as those made by the setting sun. Oh, thank you, Anna. It was the Lion King. Then the sun slowly sank behind the hills, and the sky grew dark. And the dream vision was over. Little Gopher returned to the circle of people. And the next day he began to make soft brushes from the hairs of different animals, and stiff brushes from the hairs of horses' tails. He gathered berries and flowers and rocks in different colors and crushed them to make his paint. He collected the skins of animals which the warriors brought home from their hunts. He stretched the skins of wooden frames and pulled them until they were tight. See, there's the buckskin right there, and that's how he's holding it up. You see? And he began to paint pictures of great hunts, of great deeds, of great dream visions, so that people would always remember. But even as he painted, Little Gopher sometimes longed means really, really wanted to. Like, I really want to do that. Like that. But even as he painted, Little Gopher sometimes longed to put aside his paintbrush and ride out with the warriors. But always he remembered his dream vision, and he did not go with them. So I see in the story that he's a little shy. Yeah, that's what I think. Many months ago, he had found his pure white buckskin, but it had remained empty because he could not find the colors of the sunset. He used the brightest flowers. He used the brightest flowers and the reddest berries and the deepest purples from the rocks, and still his painting never satisfied him. They looked dull and dark. I don't know what that came from. He began to go to the top of the hill each evening and look at the colors that filled the sky to try and understand how to make them. He longed to share the beauty of his dream vision with the people. But he never gave up trying, and every morning when he awoke, he took out his brushes and pots of paint and created the stories of people with the tools he had. One night, as he lay awake, he heard a voice calling to him, "Because you have been faithful to the people and you true to your gift, you shall find the colors you are seeking. Tomorrow take the white buckskin and go to the place where you watch the sun in the evening. There on the ground you will find what you need." I don't know why I keep on doing this. It's like I'm massaging somebody. I don't know why I keep on doing that. Sorry. The next evening, as the sun began to go down, Little Gopher put outside. The next evening, as the sun began to go down, Little Gopher put aside his brushes and went to the top of the hill, and the colors of the sunset spread across the sky. And there on the ground, all around him, were brushes filled with paint, each one a color of the sunset. Little Gopher began to paint quickly and surely, using one brush, then another. That is so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. And as the colors in the sky began to fade, Little Gopher gazed at the white buckskin, and he was happy. He had found the colors of the sunset. He carried his painting down to the circle of people, leaving the brushes on the hillside. Pretty, huh? And the next day, when the people awoke, the hill was ablaze with color, for the brushes had taken roots in the earth and multiplied into plants of brilliant reds, oranges, and yellows. And every spring from that time, the hills and meadows burst into bloom. Oh, hi, Aunt Lindsay. Hi, Granny. I did not see you. And every spring, the people danced and sang their prayers. And Little Gopher, who had painted for the people, and people no longer called him Little Gopher, but he who brought the sunset to earth. And I'm not going to read the author's note because that's probably going to take too long. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this book. Go ahead and go to your library, your local library if you want. And go and Amazon, any way to get a hold of this book would be great. And if you guys like this, comment down below or like. And if you want to rehear it and see why I said this book like tingles up my spine for some reason, and I can paint the pictures, and I said why it was kind of funny to paint the pictures because he likes to paint. Anyway, but I hope you guys like this, and this is The Legend of the Indian Paintbrush, retold and illustrated by Tommy Di Paola. Tommy Di Paola or Tommy Di Paola. But I hope you guys like this, and go ahead and get your hands on this book. But I will read to you. I should set that down. I will read to you guys later. Bye.